am about to adopt a 3-year-old John donkey, and I'm wondering what pellet would best ration would be the best ration balancer for his grazing and hay intake. I know donkeys require more fiber and less nutrients such as protein, fat, sugars than horses, but don't know if that includes trace minerals, so I'm unsure if pellets are necessary at all. For reference, I have a 26-year-old Molly mule that has always been fed 12 to 14% horse pellets. Now that I know that mules and donkeys have vastly different requirements, I'm going to change up her diet as well. The top two on my list are Lakin Lite or Timothy pellets. I guess my main question is if it's necessary to supplement with a pellet, if Timothy pellets would be enough, or if I should give Lakin in a combination to fill any gaps nutritionally. I have block salt minerals that the mule seems to use at her discretion. Should I be adding any other supplements or add supplements instead of a ration balancer? They are just pasture pets. They're not working hard or anything. Just want to know what's best for my little man. What a comprehensive description. That's a great description. And he said a lot of words that ring true to me, Steve. What would you say to Stryker?
Well, number one, Striker, when it comes down to feed, it's extremely important. These animals don't need all the feed that we're feeding them these days, especially you got them out on a pasture. The good thing about the Lakin Lite, I helped design that 40 years ago. Well, about 30 years ago anyway. And it's got vitamins and minerals in there that your donkey and your mule would need. Now, that was what I did for the average mule that I was training on or owned at that time. Now, as we go along, yes, you're going to have this. You're going to have to understand that you need a blood test or a hair follicle test in order to be able to test it out and to know exactly what they need. For instance, a mineral block is a waste of time. All you need is a good quality salt block. That's it. Mineral block is extra things that you don't need. You don't know what minerals they need because you don't know what's in the hay. Think about that too. Timothy pellets is wonderful. Okay. Nice thing about the pellets is it helps clean your teeth as well, and it actually helps they even keep them kind of balanced. The nice thing about pellets is all of the bad stuff, the salmonella stuff, okay, is cooked out of it, and you're giving them a pure feed, a good quality feed. That's the good thing about the pellets. So me, I'd be strictly be feeding Lakin Lite to everything. That's what I've done for years. It's a wonderful feed.
So the point there about the mineral block is that it's just like a general supplement, and it winds up you're just feeding them something that you don't know if it's actually benefiting them or not. Because
Yeah.
if you don't have that hair follicle sample test, or if you don't have the blood sample test, you're not sure what they're proficient in or what they're deficient in. So getting that done, and you can get it done by your extension center, university extension center. A lot of them will do that, and they'll give you a blood sample, or they'll give you an analysis, and that will give you insight into what you might need to feed in greater volume or what you could cut back or eliminate based upon where they're at. And one thing you've said for a long time, Steve, is that the on the Mules Can't Stand Prosperity article that has a list of ingredients that's in the Lakin Lite feed, it's really meant to be a starting point. That is not the end
Yeah.
all, be all.
No.
It's the starting point for building a nutrition program. Of course, your nutrition program is going to depend on what they need on top of how you use them. So he
Yeah.
said right here, they're just pasture pets. They're not working real hard. Well, that's going to greatly affect how much you feed versus the animal that's going out there on a 3-hour ride a couple times a week. Anything else you'd add there, Steve?
Nope, that's perfect, man. You did good there, mule guy.
I'm learning. I'm learning.